Jeff Rogers. Two-time world record holder and 2003 world champion. The South Carolina native began tournament skiing at the age of 17, winning his first national title in boys division in 1984. Jeff went on to win multiple national and pro tour titles, setting 16 national records, 2 world records, and 1 a world championship title. His career-defining moment came in August 1997 as he did something no other skier had ever accomplished before, running a full pass at 41 off at 36 miles an hour. He set the world record at one buoy at 43 off. This performance solidified Jeff as one of the greatest skiers of all time. In 2003, Jeff tied his own world record and went on to win the gold medal in the men's slalom at the World Ski Championships that were held in Clermont, Florida. Jeff won the bronze and silver medals respectively in men's slalom at the 2005 and the 2007 World Water Ski Championships. In 2012, he capped an amazing career by setting a Masters men's division record of 1 1/4 buoy at 43 off. Ladies and gentlemen, that again is the official written word. I would like to share with you a personal story about Mr. Jeff Rogers. Several years ago, in this case, unfortunately, probably closer to 20, that probably doesn't qualify for several anymore. I was at the Masters. It was my responsibility at the time to produce it. And I received a knock on the door by a bellman at 7 a.m. on a Thursday morning. And the bellman handed me a letter, and it was a boycott of my entire Masters men's slalom field because they wanted more money. Jeff Rogers and Andy Mapple came to the Masters, and they put on a performance that is second to none. And as before we started, Jeff came up to me tonight and he said, "Larry, you have no idea how much I wanted to come up on the stage to be recognized as a Masters champion." Jeff, you are more than a Masters champion in my book. Mister, you are a world champion and you are a master at what you do. And it's an honor to bring you up to recognize what you do right now.
Gets out number 6, tremendous run. Big round of applause from the crowd. He's obviously ecstatic about winning major upset. Congratulations indeed to the man they call Stick on Tour. They're also going to have to call him a tour winner now. Jeff Rogers gets a hug from Christy Overton, whose family business has been a big supporter of Jeff Rogers. Skis porpoising around number 4, and he just nailed number 5. Whoa, talk about coming up with a mammoth, monstrous turn.
The first time I ran 41 was in Charleston in a record tournament in '97. In the dark, and then ran 1:43. Just been really lucky and fortunate that things have always worked out. And as far as the highest point of my career, I guess I kind of still look at it, I hadn't hit it yet.
Jeff Rogers comes out at 32 off, hops up to 39. That's right, you're watching 39 off. Never seen anything like this before. Jeff Rogers taking down 39. He is your champ.
Once you kind of get into it, things keep happening. You go out the gates.
tonight. Many of you. Y'all, this is very much. Incredible job, Will. Thank you for your work on the video. Thank you. Just seeing the video brings such wonderful memories back to me. I cannot explain what everyone has done for me. No words can tell. Looking out in the crowd tonight, see all the friends that have made in this wonderful sport that we have. And for everyone who have traveled down to support me on this night, along with Jennifer, Kim, and Bill, and other, what a wonderful group we go in with. I'm honored. I don't have words to fully express what it means to me, my family. I've been blessed beyond measure. God has given me a gift of many challenges I face still today with dyslexia. I'm not a speaker, as y'all can see. I'm having to read. That gave me such a special bond with my mother. She was my motivation to be the best I could be. She, along with my family, traveled to all the tournaments that they could, and she was a familiar sight on that beautiful hill of Callaway Gardens. That was her tournament. Miss her every day. My daddy was the true meaning of hard work and kindness, always. Wherever Miss, I wish they could be here today to celebrate with all of us. I am as humbled and honored to be standing here tonight to reach such an honor. To be inducted to the Worski Hall of Fame is something that I never dreamed of. This could happen to me. So many wonderful people are the reason I'm standing here tonight. Only one can make it happen, and that's my Heavenly Father. I want to give God all the glory and many blessings in my life. Thank you to USA Water Ski Foundation for recognizing me. Naughty, Mastercraft, Jody Johnson, Lou Tallarico for providing favors for my family and friends tonight. So generous you do. I am so thankful for the close bonds that we have made with all of you. Jody, the picture up there was formed at the beginning. Thank you for your friendship. Places go special. God places special people in our lives. Just at the right moment. One of those is Lou Tallarico, Susan, along with his boys, Emilio and Victor. They have become family to me and Melinda and Austin. They have done so much for us. It brings us to our knees. Love. They just can't. Thank you. Very special thanks go to Roger Dilling for nominating me, for who I'm sorry to say couldn't be here tonight. He suffered a stroke a couple weeks ago. He and his wife Gail have been such a big part of my skiing career. I wish him a speedy recovery. I have some great memories over the years with Christy Oak and Johnson, along with my parents, Parker and Becky. No words can say what they mean to us. Now let's get honored through one of my best friends, Lucky. Our friendship started in '85 from Chris to Bob Lamar. I guess we just connected from the beginning. That we have the same style, old school. Thank you, Lucky, for being there for me. I especially want to thank my family for being here tonight, for making sacrifices, for me to pursue my skiing career. My spouses, Christy and Mel, can't thank you all enough, as well as my nieces and nephews, Carrie, Grant, Blake and Emily, Jay and Burgess. Just means so much that y'all would travel to great distance to watch sports get through. John, you're always willing to help me practice all hours after work. I appreciate you more than you ever know, putting aside whatever you were doing in order to make sure I got my practice in before tournaments. One of my best drivers ever. Thank you, John, for all those years. Again, so many people have been so instrumental in getting to where I'm standing. I apologize for not being able to name everyone, but your time's coming, and I'll get it. But I thank you for being a part of my journey here tonight. This is unreal. I'd like to thank Andy. Now, Andy's been someone that I've admired for decades. He will instill great competitors. Y'all can help me figure out things with my own ski. He and Dina have been such kind to my family. I am proud to be a part of your team. Melinda, you don't know what you mean to me. I've watched you struggle for 20 years with alkaline disease. But you've always been there for me, backing me, no matter what's going on. You are such a blessing in my life. There's no words that can write on this paper to tell you what you mean. And Austin, you're one of the biggest blessings in my life. So kind, giving toward others, one of the biggest hearts of anyone that I know. I'm the lucky one to be your dad. I am so proud of you. I love you so much. Thank you for being the best son. Okay. In closing, I'd like to say that I've been blessed throughout all my life. And in faith, things always working. Maybe not in my time, but in God's. The evening for me is not about my skiing or what I've done. It's about family, friendships that have been made and I've cherished most. Thank you for building me up. Thanks for sticking by me. Thanks for believing in me and your loyal friendship. I am blessed. Thank you, everyone.